crucible in which your mind and body will be put to the test. And you're not there!
You know, Hugo Strange used to lecture us like Scarecrow, but he sent food packages too, you know? Oh, good. Scarecrow's on TV. What is it with these guys and speeches? When I rob a guy, I don't lecture him on a particular...
The GCPD squad car has reported seeing a firefighter being dragged through Chinatown. Good luck finding him, sir.
Unless you don't scare me, this is our city. We get to terrorize it. No.
Oh, good, you're here. Lately, Batman, I've been pondering the value of human life, and your strange insistence upon preserving even its basest forms. Take the barely literate triple murderer in the nearby riot. He's a dead man come dawn. When the microbomb I surreptitiously placed in his brain explodes. My hypothesis is simple. When faced with the task of trying to save one condemned man amongst that gaggle of idiots, even you will give up in despair. Oh, and don't knock him out. What little brain activity he has, keep that cranial combustible from detonating. Detonating.
Those thugs won't let me near. I should use the remote batarang to scan for Riddler's victim.
Can't wait to see Batman and the Arkham Knight go toe-to-toe. It's the freaking Bat!
He's selling weapons. We should get some.
Be careful, the Bat's got a cannon on his car. He's kicking ass.
Point proven, Detective. I knew even your supposed heroism had its limits.
Get down here and fight, Bat!
Falcon 3 to control. Fight in progress, over. If they were smart, they'd run.
I told you! Batman! Get him!
Start talking. I'll tell you when to stop.
You want to know about Riddler? I know lots about Riddler.
Much obliged.
decides to break all our limbs. In case you forgot, we just...
I don't know why you've come back here. I've already demonstrated my point. You're not going to bother rescuing the brainless brute in the nearby riot. You know, the one with the microbomb I surgically implanted into his brain? Because he's not worth the trouble. I mean, you can't even knock the man unconscious without triggering the explosive.
The remote Batarang will let me scan for Riddler's victim without getting close. There's a firefighter being held hostage in Chinatown. I won't give up until I get him back.
It's Batman!
Control Falcon 4, hostage situation near the clock tower. I think it's one of the missing fire crew. Over.
Look, would you just shut up about it? You'd scream too if you thought you saw the bat.
Of course you're leaving. I wouldn't save a repeat offender either.
Come down here, Bat. Fight me like a man. My arm. Is it?
Thank you. I thought I was dead for sure. Those animals.
Think. What do you remember about the attack?
The chief had us heading back into the city, searching for civilians. He said we weren't leaving anyone behind, and then from nowhere this fireball or something slammed into us. I must have blacked out. Next thing I know, one of these psychos is stubbing a cigarette out on me. Have you found the others? What about the chief?
I'm still looking. Wait here. I'll arrange for you to be taken to safety.
I don't know why you've come back here. I've already demonstrated my point. You're not going to bother rescuing the brainless brute in the nearby riot. You know, the one with the microbomb I surgically implanted into his brain? Because he's not worth the trouble. I mean, you can't even knock the man unconscious without triggering the explosive.
need to use the remote batarang to scan the nearby crowd for Riddler's victim.
Man, this whole city's a mess. We need Joker back. He'd get everybody in line. Look out! It's Batman!
You made the right decision. Your time is more important than his life. More important life. I don't know why you've come back here. I've already demonstrated my point. You're not going to bother rescuing the brainless brute in the nearby riot. You know, the one with the microbomb I surgically implanted into his brain. Because he's not worth the trouble. I mean, you can't even knock the man unconscious without triggering the explosive.
The remote batarang will let me scan for Riddler's victim without getting close.
I don't want to find out what Scarecrow's got planned next. He's here! Run! Ivy and Scarecrow had some sort of falling out. I think he may be breaking out the weed killer. It's him! Run!
There he is. If I can electrically charge the remote batarang's bomb.
Oh, screw this! I'm gone!
Well, congratulations, hero. You saved a murderer, a monster, a moron. The gene pool thanks you for your efforts. There's more doomed men in Gotham tonight. You won't prove your obnoxiously principled point until you save them all. Until you save them all.
He's here! Run!
But Chinatown. Fine, Enigma. I'll play your games and I'll win. Selina's life depends on it.
If you ask me, it could be any one of those whack jobs that Bat banged up in Arkham. I mean, who doesn't want Batman dead? You hear about Ivy? She's barely back in Gotham before Batman locks her up. Arkham Knight? Huh. Batman! Get after him! Go! I've been waiting for a shot at you, Batman!
Well, Dark Knight, eager for more? It's humbling, isn't it? The opportunity to even glimpse my greatness, the dawning realization of just how insignificant, how unworthy of note you really are. These trials are my masterpieces, Detective. When I have defeated you, they will become monuments to my genius, testaments to your stupidity. Crowds of school children will pack themselves in this elevator, eager to see for themselves the place where the Dark Knight was defeated. They won't understand a thing, of course, but they'll come. Elegantly simple that even you should manage a feeble grasp of the premise. You must provide power to this board, Detective. You know, Dark Knight, on balance, I don't think you're going to figure this out. You see this, cat? This bumbling, incompetent fool? Your life depends on him! Oh no, Batman. It seems you're far too attached to that fancy tank of yours to solve this one. This is one. The wheels go on the ground, Batman. That's the fundamental principle of driving.
Batmobile controls.
wheels go on the ground, Batman. That's a fundamental principle of driving.
Right.
This isn't just a test of intelligence, Dark Knight. It's a test of skill. Wheels go on the ground, Batman. That's a fundamental principle of driving.
Right.
The gap, detective. You're upside down? Oh, Dark Knight. I presumed a base level of competency when designing these trials. Detective. Your true calling as a third-rate circus stuntman becomes clearer by the day. Well, well, you figured it out. Or blundered your way to victory. Time to help Catwoman with her key. Now then, Detective, hop on the pressure pad beside me. Listen carefully, Dark Knight. Your friend's life depends on it. Back in the orphanage, a series of glass cabinets have appeared in front of Catwoman. Isn't that right, my dear?
I see them, Eddie.
Good. One of those cabinets, my dear, has your first key inside. The others, they contain less useful keys. Keys that will unlock the admittedly slight contents of your skull all over the orphanage walls. Your job, Detective, is simple. Figure out which cabinet Catwoman must open. And don't get it wrong.
Okay, Batman. Let's see if you're as smart as they say.
Checkmate, Batman. I seem to have decapitated your queen.
Decapitated your queen.
Well, well, you figured it out. Or blundered your way to victory. Time to help Catwoman with her key. Now then, Detective, hop on the pressure pad beside me. Listen carefully, Dark Knight. Your friend's life depends on it. Back in the orphanage, a series of glass cabinets have appeared in front of Catwoman. Isn't that right, my dear?
I see them, Eddie.
Good. One of those cabinets, my dear, has your first key inside. The others, they contain less useful keys. Keys that will unlock the admittedly slight contents of your skull all over the orphanage walls. Your job, Detective, is simple. Figure out which cabinet Catwoman must open.
Okay, Batman. Let's see if you're as smart as they say. One down.
Just this once, I've lowered the count on Catwoman's collar by 2 digits to account for Batman's earlier success. I could have simply started the count on 8, but, well, 9 lives? I couldn't resist. Now, Catwoman, celebrate your survival by telling Batman all about the exciting orphanage development. Celebrate orphanage development.
No, you do it.
Now, Kitty. Kitty.
Why, Batman, there's a big, mysterious green door.
Yes, there is. Come back to the orphanage, Batman, and I'll let the pair of you through it. Well done, Dark Knight. You should, I hope, be beginning to comprehend the breadth of the tasks ahead of you, the sheer scale of the gauntlet I have thrown down. Or perhaps not. Perhaps you're feeling cocky. Perhaps these early victories have filled you with false hope. Well then, ride that wave of smug satisfaction all the way back to the orphanage. I'm waiting.
Orphanage.
That freaking bat tank fires non-lethal rounds. It's like getting punched by an angry gorilla.
Selena's still trapped in the orphanage. Enigma's got something in store for us both when I get there.
What the? It's the bat! He's tailing us!
Put your foot down!
Oh god, what's he doing? What's he doing?
His tail! Arkham Knight. I never heard of him, and I was in Arkham City. You had enough yet, punk? Speak up, we can't hear you.
Oh crap! He's coming after us!
For it! Hey, run! Get away from me! Let's go see the blown-up factory. Come on.
Welcome back to the Riddletorium. Do not fear. Your friend has not been harmed. Before I allow you to see her, however, riddle me this. Riddle me this. What kind of question can only be asked upon reflection? Good luck. Good luck. No, Dark Knight, you're way off the mark. The mark. Almost there, Batman. But you haven't quite made my mark. Well, well, it seems you have earned the right to see your friend. Why, she'll be as surprised as I am that you've made it this far.
Oh, good. You're back. Eddie wouldn't show me whatever deranged parlor game he's got waiting behind that door until you arrived.
I'll get you out of here.
I'm sorry, do I seem testy? It's probably something to do with the gorgeous necklace Eddie picked out for me. Have you seen it? It explodes.
Oh, I do hope you two are getting along. Because you'll need to work together if you want to find the key hidden in here. Find the key.
Well, this looks creepy. Someone's been reading Feng Shui for serial killers. Oh, great. Extra trapped. As if the collar wasn't enough.
Oh, Batman, Catwoman, neither of you is getting out of there without the other's help.
Oh, look. It's more of Eddie's homemade friends.
Your mockery is pointless, Cat. I don't have any friends at all. You simply won't solve this one unless you can see things from each other's point of view. Well, there we go. It's settled. You're not quite as dumb as each other. Congratulations, Batman. Catwoman, you're lagging behind. Oh, Dark Knight. I can barely describe to you what a pleasure it is to see your brow furrow over the simplest of conundrums. I do apologize for not creating a riddle that you can merely pound into submission. Here, why don't you take out your primitive frustrations on my automated assistant?
Take it out!
My programming animates these beautiful creations, Dark Knight. My engineering gave them shape. Not one of your absurd bat contraptions is so brilliant. It's quite liberating to have freed myself from reliance on Gotham's ill-educated muscle, Detective. Well then, it seems you've earned another key.
This is going to take all night, isn't it?
I can't leave the key. Selina needs the key.
Well, that was fun. At least I got to hit something.
How are you holding up?
I'm fine. I don't need your concern.
I wouldn't celebrate just yet. Dark Knight, my next challenge can be found beneath Elliott Memorial Hospital. Conveniently located for when you pass out due to mental exhaustion.
Mental exhaustion.
Hey, Bats. When did Catwoman get so cute? Must have been when I started looking out of your eyes, hmm? You gonna ask her out or what? Oh, you're not still torn up about Talia al Ghul, are you? Come on, it's been months. Even the worms that ate her corpse have probably forgotten about it by now. You're really gonna turn down this fine opportunity for romance just because I blew your last girlfriend's lungs out? Take a tip from your wingman, Brucey. The ladies hate it when you brood over the ex you failed to save.
Riddler's next trial's in Bristol. He's losing Alfred, and that makes him dangerous.
And perhaps the real challenge is tolerating his relentless self-aggrandizing commentary.